Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I know people are a little bit late coming in. Um, so we're gonna get started with this, and I'll go over what we need to be looking at for this month, and then we will move on to the last bit at the end. So, what it is... Okay. So this is gonna be server meeting number 7 of this iteration of Warborn, and these are the things we're gonna be talking about today. Are starting with our soldier health, our rules, what the codex has become, what our basic training has become, what our sponsorships become, our codex exam, our cash trial, our paladin trial, the server changes, server goals, recruiting, division announcements, the last words, and the tier list game I have to end. That is optional, but I like doing something dumb at the end of these. So let's go ahead and get started with soldier health. How you guys doing? Like right now? Just let me know in the chat there. Shitty? Well, sorry to hear that. Go ahead and change this to... Whoa. Not that. I'm having codex exception right now. There we go. Oh, okay. Is anyone having a good day? Anybody having a good day? No? Yeah, I'm having a pretty good day. I mean, just doing all the server stuff here. Other than me? No, probably not. Let's see. Can you hear that music? You do not. That's okay. I know what I can do. I realize that Discord doesn't do web cameras audio. Alright, you don't have to have this guy on, but if you want him on, I recommend turning him low. It's just their sound levels. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the codex. So there's a lot of changes that's happened. First off, it is a completely different codex than it was before. What the? I did not hit the pause button. Uh, yeah, just turn them down or mute them. Like right click on the matchbox and hit mute them. No, not the actual, not the playlist. Like the person. Like it's a profile. Yeah. Okay. Back to what I was saying. So we've completely changed the codex, and what it is similar to how we first had the codex in Warborn, and I did that for two reasons. One, because the number one codex that everyone stole from me was version 2. Out of like 7 versions we had, I would say version 2 was the most stolen. So I remade it, and then I turned on the option to not be able to copy this codex, so they shouldn't be able to steal this one. But ours was the most stolen out of every BOS group aside from SOD. I'm pretty confident in saying that. So, what's changed? So I copied U.S. Army Field Manual layouts here, and we have a table of contents and whatnot. I added a preface for what's in Warborn, an introduction to what our Brotherhood of Steel is, and showing some of our original photos from last year when we started BOS Warborn. And our axioms. I do have the 5th axiom crossed out. Does anyone here know why we might have the 5th axiom crossed out? I'm just curious. Well, the 5th axiom is crossed out is because it's contradictory. It showed up in Fallout New Vegas after Fallout 3, and it's spoken by the leadership there. But the 5th axiom contradicts with the 2nd axiom. And it also contradicts with the 1st axiom, because it says you don't help them or let them in. And the first one talks about helping them, and the second one talks about basically you could have them introduced into your group, and that's why. Also, it's very closed-minded, and that's why the Mojave chapter is so small compared to, Arthur Maxon's chapter. Alright. So aside from that, we reworded our oath to the original oath that we had a year ago. And we go over the original mission of the Brotherhood of Steel, and then our rules. I'm going to go over the rules with everyone really quick because it seems like some people don't know what they are. They are respect people, tolerate people, resist scams, post appropriately, value privacy, embrace consequences, avoid drama, report problems, and the final rule is all rules are subject to the Elders Council. Let me go over with these guidelines a little bit with you guys. Let's see, did that change with me? Yeah, it did. Okay. So Discord's guidelines are pretty broad, and a lot of them are common sense. And we kind of go over them twice within the server, but they're like Don't engage in harassment. Don't threaten or harm an individual group of people. That includes furries. That includes all those type of things. This is like doxing. Don't use hate speech. This includes like hate symbols. That means like don't have the swastika as your profile picture. I'm not saying who did that. That was kicked out recently, but don't do that. These two are kind of together. This one, pedo stuff. Don't be dumb. Everything that is pretty much self-explanatory here. You can look at it anytime. It's just guidelines. Some of these are just silly, like don't do illegal things. Yeah, don't do illegal things. We did update our titles, and our titles, I had changed the way this works. I'm gonna explain it real quick for you guys to maybe get a better understanding. Stop zooming in and out. Oh, the only option is zoom in and out. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now when someone joins BOS Warborn, they started as a hopeful, like before, and they pass BCT like before, and they become an initiate. What happens from there? Well, there's two things they can do. They can either A, continue to do patrols to rank up, or if a knight or a scribe or a lancer or above sees one of these people and wants to sponsor them to be a squire, you can actually help them get promoted faster. That's the way I've intended for this to go. It's also going through a fork in the road for both types of ranks here. So we don't ignore BOS ranks that exist, but we're also giving people the opportunity to go up faster, because I'll be honest, a lot of people when they join as in the recruit cast, they want to get out of that as soon as possible. So it might seem really lenient at first, but I'll explain a little bit better. So as an initiate, they do one patrol, just one patrol, and then they become a senior initiate. And then after senior initiate, it's just one patrol and they become an aspirant. Now from here is where it gets tricky. To go up from aspirant, they have to either become a squire or reach reputation level 10. And that is for times where maybe no one can sponsor you, or maybe just no one around to do it. Reaching reputation level 10 in the Discord is a pretty good amount of achievement in the server. Like, you're talking very often in Discord, you're using the chats to communicate, and it will get you to level 10. Once you're level 10, you tell us, and then we promote them. Or at any of these points, they get sponsored to become a squire, they do their squireship, then they get promoted that way. No, you can't do illegal things on Discord. So after you become, or finish your squireship or finish being an aspirant, you choose scribe or you choose knight. Lancer is no longer an immediate option, and I'll explain why in a minute. When they choose either, then they do 3 patrols, and then they do the codex exam. And the reason why we have a codex exam is because it covers a lot of things that everyone have questions about a lot. So the codex exam is also kind of fun. It's open book. There's no like, it's not too hard. It's only 10 questions. I mean, if you fail it, it's not the end of the world. Once you pass that, you become a journeyman. You do 3 more patrols as a journeyman, and then you do your cast trial. I'll explain more about the cast trials a little bit later, but the cast trial is a training exercise between a knight and a scribe. Ideally, it's both a scribe and a knight, but sometimes we'll have fill-ins if there's not another person available. And that is a pretty difficult test. I've made it more difficult than last time, but it's pretty difficult. And they go through it, and once they've completed it, they become a knight or a scribe. And I'll go over that more later. Now, if you're a knight, you have three options here. You can either, for some reason, have a special honors and become a knight errant. You can get 15 lifetime patrols total. You can become a lancer, or you can get 25 lifetime patrols on level 20. This is for all of these. Once you get to that point, you become a senior member of your cast. This is no longer a leadership position. This is just you are a veteran of your cast. And these are the people that we choose to go into leadership. These are the people we pick from in a normal case basis. Now, the Paladin cast is still handpicked at any time. It's mainly by recommendation. And that happens over time by what the head Paladin wants to do. And they communicate with the head knight or the head scribe, depending who it is. The Paladin can nab anybody here. Is it as difficult as the Paladin trial for the Knight Scribe test? It's hard to... Let's see, the Paladin trial is more based on like your leadership. This one's just more based around like your... I mean, it's some teamwork required, and you got to be able to follow directions. But I think it's more hard in the terms of they do a lot of damage. Once you get to a moderator position, this is officially... I gotta change this from Officer Circle of Steel. But this is essentially where like you become in moderation in the server. And these are all different various ranks that are based on your activity, your skill level, what we want you to do in the server. If your general, or if it's me, wants you to be at a specific spot, we would have like captains at platoon level, commanders or masters at company level, things like that. Best of those become heads. If there's an open slot, we only have one head of each cast between all the divisions. And that's because that position is mostly an admin position where they're just mainly supposed to be looking over the cast and doing things for it. If your cast leader is not doing anything for your cast, I want you to not be afraid to call them out on it, because that's what they're supposed to be doing. Because that's their whole reason of being there, is to, do things with the cast. Which I've seen recently that some of them have started taking initiative, which I'm pretty happy about. Alright, then those become Sentinels, and then General and Elder. The High Inquisitor picks people to be Inquisitors. There's no real limit, but they're pretty rare because it's pretty difficult to impress the High Inquisitor. And it's also a job that's not for everyone. That is a faction relationship position. I mean, yes, in game it's a stealth type person, but it is, you're going to other factions and you are talking to them on our behalf. So it can be pretty difficult or stressful, depending on how you look at it. Alright, so that's the ranks. These descriptions could be updated at any time. I'd actually like the heads to get with me and come up with better descriptions, because a lot of these are ripped straight from the wiki. So some of them are edited slightly. But you can see the icons for all the ranks here. They are all the correct shape. As you will see that the Brotherhood rank icon shapes are not a perfectly straight symbol that a lot of groups use. And if you look at the armor in game, they're actually pentagons. And in this case, this is like a two pentagons together. It's like there's a pentagon here, and then it's continued from up top. Why is High Elder not obtainable? Why do I keep on the list? Because it's not unobtainable. I don't have any reason to use it. I don't have any reason to use High Elder for two reasons. One, I want it to be reserved for Roger Maxon as long as we possibly can. Um, if the if the need of the group requires one of us to be High Elder, we'll make one then. But I honestly would rather just have Roger Maxon be it because that's lore accurate. Um, and I love like showing that because I like showing that there is a higher rank above. It's just like a completeness thing. Maybe it's my OCD. I don't know. Um, so those Inquisitors ranks. All of these ranks, a lot of them are. Some of them are lore accurate. Some of them are slightly edited. They're lore friendly more than lore accurate. So like, this one right here, this Paladin Lord logo. I could show you where that's at. Actually, um, here we go. We'll show you exactly where that's at.
Bro, can anyone actually see his stream or just me?
Wait, what?
But can anyone actually see your stream? Because it's black screen the whole damn time for me. I
Wait,
was wondering if it's just me or is it someone else.
okay, go back. Wait. Stop sucking. One's a black screen, one is not a black screen. Do you guys have...
Well, some of us are driving and on their phones, and I know half of the Xbox people can see maybe on their Xboxes, but some probably are on their phone. I bet it's just a phone thing.
Let me try this. With that.
I mean, I can see now.
Aha! I magic.
Brother.
What?
Brother Comedy Pete, man, said I can't see nothing.
Oh.
I feel like half these folks are old and not Discord savvy.
I see that. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
But at the same time, half these folks are young, so I just feel like they're getting.
I love your furry profile picture, bro. I love it.
Oh, bro, appreciate, dude, appreciate. Hey, bro, it's something that I got from playing a game. Okay, I was like, this shit's dope.
Nice. All right. I'll be
I
continue.
know it's low key. It's low key. I forgot it shows this. I forgot how it on. So it's kind of embarrassing to be honest.
It's kind of funny. What game was it? Here it is.
I played Throne of Liberty for 15 minutes, and then it gave me that icon. I was like, okay, I'll put it on, but and it said it's gonna be permanent on my account for 2 months, so I'm stuck with the visual.
Oh no, that's funny. Okay. Um, if you see in the art of Fallout 4 in the concept art, you'll see this logo right here in a little corner here. When they were working on the ranks for Brotherhood of Steel, you'll see the diamond here. It doesn't specify what rank it is, but this signifies kind of like the direction they were going with officer ranks and denoting more things. That diamond is the same as the internal of the Elder Sigil diamond. So, using that information, I was able to deduce that that's the kind of way they would go with this. Don't know how accurate it is because they haven't made other rank icons for that other than the original BOS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. But if they did, that's what I would imagine it to look like. You got your cast, all their ranks, and all of these. Lancers. Oh, also, I redid Head Lancer because we know that all the even Lancer captains report to Lancer Captain Kells. So his title was like Lancer Captain parentheses airship. So I was like, well, that's just a Head Lancer in this case. So that's what we'll do there. The different orders. This is based off of Fallout 3 concept art. Our medals for which ones you can earn in the server. Oh, speaking of which, officers. I'm speaking to you guys specifically here. I want to see you guys give some people medals for your patrols. Like these valor medals are meant to be given to people in patrols. Like if they do good, like hey, this guy stopped a sheep squatch while everyone was able to survive because of this one person, or this scribe revived the whole team or something.
Well, I need all those medals. I've done all those things by myself.
Yeah, I'll just stop Matchbox. I'll
But
just
so we just hand the bitches out like candy. I feel like after you said that, people just start handing the bitches out like candy. That's what I'm hearing right now. People are like, "Oh my god, get medals! You get a medal!" Like Oprah back in the
well,
reward channel, just straight Oprah up in here.
I mean they've got rules to them. I mean they're the officers. I hope they'll make the good calls on them. So if you're an officer, like just make good calls on these. Like on the field report, like I have it. I know everyone does a different field report, but I put recommendations on mine or in the default one too. Um, like that's where I would put it, and then I would award them afterwards. So like when you do a valor medal, you don't just give them a silver star in this case. They need to be able to earn the bronze star first. I know that's not very realistic, but I think for continuity of the server it makes sense. So you get the bronze star first. If they do something for valor again, they'll get the silver star. They do it again, they get the gold star. And that should be the end of the
Yeah,
valor medals. Yeah. Um, there's that, and then we have the red star, which is protecting a patrol from hostile PvP, and this is other factions. If you know it's another faction is trying to attack us, uh, that's what that would be. Um, the blue star is the same thing except it's for non-faction PvP. It's like a random guy shows up. He's not part of anything. He's just shooting you to shoot you, and you protect the patrol from that. I won't know about this unless someone reports it. So you guys got to report these. Um, Black Star is my personal favorite medal. This is my personal favorite. Is
it gives you the pass.
no, no, it does. No, it does not. Um, it's for extreme acts of dedication to BOS Warborn that benefits the entire chapter in some way, shape, or fashion. Um, this is usually only awarded by generals. Then you have the Medal of Eternal Steel. This is the highest achievement we can give to somebody. This is very high standards. No one may get it. Maybe someone will get it. Who knows? Um, can I just zoom in on that? There we go.
Well, Hades, now you said they gotta go above and beyond. Well, some folks here
So it
friends with
says
other folks and just be like, "Yo, I'm gonna give this person a medal just because they're my friend." That's what some people think.
I like this one because it says Medal of Eternal Steel. A soul forged in steel builds divisions united. That's why I like that one.
You're a nerd.
Yeah. Then we have the sigils for the individual cast. These are given out by the head of the cast. These are given for like things. This doesn't have. They don't have to be a knight to earn this either. Like if you are a scribe and you do something great for the knight cast, you could have a chance of earning this. This is just given by the head of that cast to someone who's doing a lot for that cast in particular. All right. Ribbons.
Yeah,
These will be updated over time. Uh, for our crusades that we do.
hey, guys.
Yes.
Are we gonna talk about EC stuff in here, like what you planning for the first? Is that a different call, or should we let everyone know what's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on
I'll
now?
talk about that a little bit in a little bit. I'm almost
Okay.
there yet. The codex was the first thing I wanted to talk about though, because it
The
was
codex
just
is the most important.
the uniform. I made this try to make this easy as possible to understand. So the first part, all green here. These are no restrictions to the cast. Anyone can wear these at any time. That is all of these. Military fatigues, brotherhood fatigues, soldier suit, infantry uniform, standard and non camo. I don't know if it exists on Xbox, but it does exist on PC. The standard version. Um, scribe outfit, field scribe uniform, lab coat, special ops suit, and tactical ops suit. BOS jumpsuit. All of those things anytime. This is the only uniform restricted to the Paladin cast because it has the Paladin sigil on it in multiple places. This one is the Knight's uniform. So we have this for the Knights. Lancers, this is the Lancers uniform. Scribes, only scribes can wear these ones. I personally like this one a lot. This one makes me think of Eldez. Officers,
Cringe.
all officers, all officers, scribes, lancers, knights, all of them can wear this. Generals, and this is like sentinels and above, can wear this. I know they're not elders, but I wanted them to be able to wear it, as that's a very high level of achievement. Plus, I mean, maybe it's a gift. Armor, combat armor, recon armor. Recon armor is amazing. I recommend it for everyone. Power armors that we can use. The only one not in here is Excavator, Union, Hellcat, and Exo 1. Okay. Alright. All that dumb stuff out of the way. Let's talk about the squad systems. I updated it to our old system. Some of you who've been here for a long time have seen this. I mix it with our new system and our old system. I mix it together. So this is a lot more simple. So like your strike teams are just around 2 to 4 people. They're like for your very small patrols. If it's more, now I will say if you do a strike team and you get 10 people, it's not the end of the world. Just play it like normal. It's all right. Attack ops team, stealth, recon squad, 8 round 8. Special ops squad, stealth round 8. These are like suppressors and this kind of uniform. You're going for like as quiet as possible. Firefight, that's pretty much like anything that's a horde mode. That's obviously based off of Halo. But like anything like proximity spawn, that's what you would want. It caps out at 8 people, not because I want to, but because that's the limit for a custom world. A BOS operation is like a 2-hour patrol, and operation and campaign sometimes are hard to get confused together. This is more for like a one-time thing. The campaign is something you're doing like ongoing. Like you're always working on it. Like it's like I don't know, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, that kind of thing. Then conquest, this might take a little bit longer to get to, depending on your division, but this is essentially getting like close to 16 people. I'd imagine that to be like 12 or more, roughly. All right, your mission types. You have your guard duty, which is base defense stuff, your research missions, recon missions, escort missions, sweep and retrieve, assault, expeditionary forces, which is I really left this up to you what you want to just use that for. Detachment, which is for like other game missions, and then ceremonial. Here's a big one people are going to miss, which is the armory requisitions. When you're doing armory requisitions, you have 2 options you can put here. Putting armor surplus down makes it to where anybody that's in the recruit cast, that's like initiates and up, can use power armor, preferably T45 or initiate paint T60. Combat diagnostics, if you have that allows scribes to test power armor, preferably non-painted models, but like that gives everyone a chance to use it. And depending on the mission, I don't expect to see combat diagnostics a lot. I mean, if you're a scribe doing that every single time, you have the right to. But it's not an every mission thing because not everyone agrees with that. Some people are like, we don't want them wearing this. So like, there'll be some variation. So in the lore, we know it is tested, so it's not like a big deal for that. But it's not an always thing, which is cool to see, honestly. Oh, and you can have both. You can have both of these if you want to in the patrol. Here's a big difference. Estimated. Oh, it's small. I'll get a little bigger. There we go. Estimated resistance. This is for like our difficulty levels. I expect this might be some difficulty for people understanding. So trivial is like little to no combat. That's like barbecues, or maybe it's a fashion show. I don't know what you're doing something crazy like that. Um, Easy is pretty much anything in a public world. That's not like a nuke event. If it's a nuke event, or like what do you call it? Encrypted. That's like medium. Anything where you limit respawns, that'd be challenging. Hard is where it starts to be in a custom world, where it's a hard mode with limited respawns. Extreme is very hard with limited respawns. Suicide missions are nuclear with limited respawns. All the ones with limited respawns are failable. So if you have limited respawns and they are respawn only if the team clears the area, if everyone dies and the area is not cleared, then you fail the mission. And you still fill out the field report and put it as failed. I mean, it's fine. I failed quite a few missions myself. Um, Impossible missions are nuclear with no respawns at all. Hell Dive is nuclear, no respawns, no legendary equipment. There's mutated enemies. That's Hell Dive. And Super Hell Dive is nuclear, no respawns, no legendary equipment or perk cards. No legendary perk cards. Regular perk cards is fine. Mutated enemies, added damage received of any type, and standard damage is not adjusted at all. So yeah, if anyone is doing Super Hell Dive, I wish you good luck, and we will remember you. um,
I guess it's time to do back to back super hell dive mode now. Ain't no one safe. Everyone dying up in this bitch.
and don't worry, I'm not gonna tie in Super Hell Dive to anything, any major orders. I won't do that. That is simply for you guys. If you guys want to do a major order in that, that's on you guys. um, Patrol guidelines. This is basically, if you're wondering what kind of rank signal you use on power armor, this tells you what you should be using. Weapon discipline. I went ahead and simplified the heck out of weapon discipline for people to understand. Just large, heavy weapons such as the minigun should only be utilized if wearing power armor. That's it. We'll still laugh at you if you're wearing pipe, like using pipe weapons. We'll still laugh at you. But other than that, that's pretty
If you're
much
using
it.
pipe weapons, that means the Brotherhood of Steel is lacking on
I mean,
some
we
caps, some
do see
materials.
we do see initiates and hopefuls running it. So like, it's not like it's unlore friendly. It's just I'm looking at you. I hate pipe weapons. Cast discipline. This is really important. This is up to the good role players. You should play to the strength of your cast. If you're a knight, you could hack a computer. Not saying you can't, but like it would be better to let a scribe do it while you pull security. And then jetpacks are for basically lancers and up. Okay. Unit formations. This is mainly for generals to figure out how they want to order their division if they want to do this. This is the roster layout. It's super simple now. I got rid of the 50 channels. Actually, it was probably about 50 channels. I think it was like 40 something. But anyway, it's
Bro, but
just.
there's still so many damn channels. You added like 20 more, 50 more after that.
I mean, I cleaned it a lot. So you got your team lead, and I didn't restrict these to ranks either. I didn't do it because I wanted people to have a chance to get promoted, and also leave it up to the general. So you have your team lead, the members that are in that team, and then your squads are a squad leader and then two teams. So that will be one squad leader and two team leaders, and then a bunch of members. Your platoons is platoon leader and XO and two squads. The companies are one company commander, one XO, and two platoons. And then divisions. I didn't make anything higher. I didn't put battalions or brigades in. Just make it simple so people who don't understand military structure won't have an aneurysm trying to read it. Made it simple for everyone. I don't expect to have a billion companies. I'll be real with you guys. Until Fallout starts becoming really popular again, which maybe, maybe it'll become more popular. It's still pretty fun for me, but They need some more content. Okay. We've gotten down to the training stuff. We'll go over that real quick. Basic training. Put up in a new browser. It's really almost exactly the same it was before. Nothing's really changed on it too much. I've went ahead and listed things. They need to be level 5. I mean, come on, level 5 is really easy. Level 5. Recruit uniform.
You come out of the vault at level 20 if you want to.
It's that is the wrong word. Sorry about that. Oh. Alright, that would have bothered me to the end of the world if that wasn't fixed. Alright. Combat armor is optional if you want to give that to them. You're a sadistic trainer, by the way, if you're not giving them any armor. So, give them armor if you want to. Give them a laser rifle. It should look like this picture. If it's got the compensating stock on the back, you know, got a scope. It's up to you. I updated this. I'm not gonna read it right now, but I updated this. What you can say. I went ahead and added in the cast thing just in case you get confused for basic trainers, so this way you can describe what the casts are, without having to think about it yourself. And then it's just everything throughout like normal. All of these are failable. If you want to fail them, if they need to be failed, it's fine. You could hypothetically fail every single thing on this basic training and still pass, as long as you're not a complete asshole. It's all up to the trainer. You can skip the first patrol evaluation. If you do that, you need to fail them. But I really want you as a trainer to think about: are you skipping it because you're just trying to hurry up, or are you skipping it because you think they actually don't need it? So let's think about that.
Don't worry, I failed it multiple times.
Let's take a look at sponsorships. Sponsorships. This is for like squires and beyond. You just fill this out and put it in officer contact, and they need to for squireship. I went ahead and made this really simple. Become level 50, turn technical data, and launch a nuke. I've changed it to launch a nuke. That way we can see they've done it. And then number 4 is up to the sponsor. And I would really like to know what you guys do with that. So I don't know what you want to do. Standard is recruit to squire, and advanced is specify rank promotions. If you're doing a sponsorship for this is going to have to get looked at by EC. We're going to have to look at this together if it's an advanced promotion and decide whether or not we want to do it. All right. Codex exam. I'm just going to look at it real quick. The answers aren't in here, so don't worry. Codex exam. This is questions. A 6 out of 10 is required to pass the Codex exam. I figured that if you don't get a 6 out of 10, that means you didn't try at all because it's open book. And most of these are searchable. Like, this is
I mean, you say open book, like you say open book, but there's some try hard sweats in here, I bet, who are like, yo, I know what I'm talking about, and going to test that even looking at the book. It's going to happen 100%.
Well, I mean, look at it. So, like, I could be like, so the first question was original mission. I could just type in original. There it is. I mean, I mean, you could do a whole lot to get past that test. It's really easy.
Let's set the record right now. If someone fails it and it's open book, and I see, I'm DMing you, or I'm gonna put you on blast
Oh
in general
no.
chat. Okay, I am 100% doing it. Okay, whoever's not in this call now, this is being recorded, and I'm gonna Bust your ass. It's gonna be funny.
Scrolls access. This isn't in here right now, but this is eventually going to be people like in the server. There's a spot for in the archives called bios. If you fill out your bio properly and it's done correctly, like it's supposed to be done, I will move it over to a document for Google Docs. What if you don't use the book? What he said, and also, damn. Okay, so that's that. What was next? I don't want to. So that was the codex.
I got the answer, Jess.
What? Oh, what are you saying? What are you saying?
That's what's gonna happen.
I don't know what you said at all.
Am I lagging?
Yeah, you were like, meh, 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 meh,
Hello.
meh, and then you're like, this is what's gonna happen. And I was like, I don't know what that was.
I was telling Jester. He asked what happened. I said, the thing I just said earlier about you're gonna get made fun of. It's open book. That no one should fail it.
All right, let's go ahead and look at the Discord and see what's changed. Um, all right. So you might have noticed that we've went ahead and taken away the guild stuff. I'm pretty sure that poll is not gonna fail. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's not turning around. Okay, so we went ahead and removed it. We can now grow past 200 members, and that means the server will grow indefinitely until we all blow up. So that'll be that way, and that means more promotions will be available to people, and no server cap will happen. That's good, I think. Everyone else, how they feel about that, I don't know. When someone joins the server now, all they see is these channels up here, announcements and polls, and they see recruiting. They have to go to read first. So they get their ID. They get their ID. This barcode's scannable. It says Ad Victorium if you scan it. You go to read first. You learn a little bit about the server, and then you go into verify, and then you click on which one you are. 18 plus, 18 minus. Do not pick the wrong age. If we find out that you're lying about your age, I'm going to be very upset because we'll have to ban you because there's no reason to lie about your age in here. There's nothing in this server that is restricted in there that has to do with the BOS. All right. Then you apply for entry. I made it a little bit funny. I put the stamp of choice. People can put whatever they want. They do this. Gets approved, and then they get the hopeful rank, and then they can talk in the chat. When they get the hopeful rank, they can see the comms channels here. When they'll get training, they'll pass it. They get the BOS role and their division role, and then they can see the rest of the server. Reps can only see off duty and a few other things, and civilians. Combine these detachments. People were asking me about doing patrols on these games. You can do patrols on these games if you want. That's fine. If you want to do patrol in this game, more than welcome. Just fill it out like you would anything else. These are meant to foster interdivision relations. Like Helldivers 2 is PlayStation and PC. Call of Duty is everything. Halo is Xbox and PC. Minecraft is everything. I think No Man's Sky is everything. Space Marine 2, I'm not really sure. I know like the PvE's crossplay. I don't know. Maybe PvP is. I don't know. War Thunder's on everything, pretty much. I mean, this list might grow in the future. And you can get to this detachments by going to in our off duty and go to roles, and they're here. This is where you get officer announcements, where you want like regular officers giving you things, or COS announcements. I gotta change that. The polls for the server, if you want to get added whenever those happen, so you don't miss a major decision. And Wild Wasteland is where I post retarded things at 2 a.m. If you want that, if you want to see that, I don't know. Okay. Server goals. What are the goals for the server right now? Right now, our goal is to maintain the people we have and teach everyone the new system. That's my goal right now, is to make sure everyone understands uh, what they're supposed to be doing, and try to get the Brotherhood of Steel spirit in here as much as possible. That's the thing I don't want to lose. I recommend sometimes going back to play some of the older Fallouts to remember what that Brotherhood of Steel spirit is. I don't want to lose it because it's very lacking in 76. It's kind of hard to see it. So like if you go into Fallout 3 or Fallout 4 or Fallout New Vegas even, and like feel like what that is, that camaraderie and the overall mission, how they speak, like everything, all of that is like for example, I know you might even notice this before, but you're going to notice it now. Whenever they're focused on the missions, they say, uh, "I square my I square my shoulders up for the task ahead," or something like that. Like I have my shoulders squared forward. They say things like that. Um, yeah, if you haven't played New Vegas, I recommend it. Um, those that do play New Vegas, if you are on PC, we're going to try and branch out to New Vegas at some point. More on that in a few months. Um, recruiting. We need to recruit right now, like in game. Um, it's hard to recruit people who doesn't know about this stuff. So like most people don't know what factions are. They don't know what this is, so you have to actually go in and teach them like, hey, we have a Discord and this, and it's kind of hard to talk to people. I get it. I got social anxiety. Some other people do too, but maybe go with a friend, talk to them, do fun things. I mean, you could go into their camp and have a battle between you and your friend and their camp and be like, hey, we're part of Warborn, and we're retarded. I don't know, something like that. Something like that. Something fun. Just be fun with it. Um, I mean, the dry approach doesn't always work. You can't always just be like, join BOS Warborn or else. Can't do that. Um, you could try. Or you could do the tactic like you have someone else with you and be like, hey, want to join BOS Warborn? And they're like, boy, would I. And then, and then, and then you look at the person that you're trying to actually recruit and be like, hey, you should come join BOS Warborn. When the server gets better and or not server, when the game gets better, and it will over time, um, we'll be around, especially when season 2 comes out. Just know that no matter what, as long as we last till season 2, it'll be all right. Um, but with ghouls coming out in a few months and with the raids coming out, we don't know what's coming with the game. Those data mines are pretty nice. So there are a lot of enclaves related, so I expect to see more spies in here. And with spies means more active people. There's no one more active than a spy. I'll say that. Um, now that I've said that, I'm gonna go over division announcements real quick. Um, I don't have any personal division announcements for first, other than we need to get recruiting on there. First division is doing okay. It's got the largest amount of people on it, but it has the most inactive amount of people compared to any other division. Um, by a lot. Um, it does have the most people, but it's just inactive. So I need to work on that with everyone. If I had a general, maybe it would be a little bit easier, but I don't trust anyone enough to be first division general yet. Um, do you have anything you want to say for second division? You can if you'd like to. Nothing to say. Um, okay. Does anyone in second division have anything they want to say at all?
Uh, yeah, this is Matt. Second division is shit. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god! Wow.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, So rare talk. I've heard rare talk ever. Rare, what you gotta say? Let us know. Bro comes out with like the deepest voice of all time.
Let it know. Oh shit.
All right, I guess it's nothing from second
He's
division. All right, cool,
he's
cool
he's
bean.
typing. He's typing. Calm down. He's typing. And they have our IP address. They have active members, this tight knit group of people. They're just struggling to recruit, and Xbox LFG is bugged right now. Oh, it is? I didn't know about that. Oh.
Rare, that's not what I said. I said VC. I want to hear your
Hey, hey,
voice
hey!
right
That
now,
better not be a real IP address. You better delete that after this.
bro. What the fuck?
You better delete that. Um.
What the fuck?
Okay. I think that's everybody. No, I'm just kidding. No, John, do you have anything you want to say about PlayStation?
Yeah, it's really good.
I mean, you can come up here if you want. You can stay down there. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, PlayStation is being carried by one person and one person in particular. Not gonna say no names.
No, that's not. I mean, it was at the beginning, but like, I think PlayStation's doing really good right now.
They are real good, real good.
Xbox better. No. Okay. All right. Okay. That's gonna be all the division things. Unless anyone else from PlayStation has anything they want to say.
What about PC? Another one said about PC,
Yeah, we already know what they think. No, I'm just kidding.
bro. What? Who's next in charge for who's like the highest ranking at PC?
The highest
Oh, is
rank
that
is
me?
technically, but you're like more of an Omni division thing. I guess like strict PC, the highest rank would be Halo Killer.
Man, Haley ain't got shit to say. He's always on War Thunder. He's like, yeah, War Thunder, War Thunder, War Thunder's great, War Thunder, War Thunder. That's all you gotta say. Nothing important you gotta say,
I'm surprised. I'm surprised you haven't done
bro.
a War Thunder Patrol.
For real, because like, yeah, War Thunder. Editing my War Thunder clips in chat right now. War Thunder, War Thunder. That's all I know.
Hey man, I gotta be busy sometimes. Actually, I do have stuff to say.
Okay.
I want
Probably
to
nothing
make.
important to be honest.
Eh, I'm not really sure I'd consider it important, but I don't care. It's important enough. A more of a apology to my division for my lack of activity. I hope to be improving that soon and actually being a lot more active. We'll see how that actually plays out. I go for my final flight test Friday, and so after
Oh,
that, I have a lot of extra time on my hands. I won't be so busy, so
what's the flight consist
that'll
test?
help out.
Like, what's it consist of?
I gotta do like an hour or two of he's just gonna ask me questions and I gotta answer, and then we go up and fly at Oshkosh, and then he just tells me, "Hey, your engine died," or "Hey, you just lost comms. Now what are you gonna do?" And go do that and show my
I'm
skills as a
screaming.
film.
What?
Yeah,
Your engine died. Don't you played GTA 5? You just jump out and get a new one.
exactly.
Yeah,
Also, Mondragon, that's pretty accurate, actually.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's all I got, though.
Okay. All right. Now, next thing to say is we're talking recruiting division. Okay. Last words. Everyone's doing a really good
last
job.
words. Last words. EC. What about that? You fucking liar.
I have it. It's right now. Don't be mean.
Oh, my bad.
I need EC to be as active as they can this coming month. I'm gonna be taking a close eye on you guys. Not to be like your dad or anything. I just really want
No, I'm
our
gonna be your daddy, 100%.
I just want our EC team to be active. Like I know some people are not active, but like I know it's Harvest 76, but like being active in the Discord and with the people is very important. I do value Discord activity more than game activity. That's just because it's like what people look at as Warborn. Um, so being active in there is really important to me. And being active in your division chats. You guys might not think about it, but even if you're active in game, if you're not talking in your division chat, your division will think you're dead. They'll think you're dead.
Man, let me tell you some backstory, okay, bro. If you on LOA for 7 months and you still active at Discord, but not shit on the in the game, you still carrying your division, okay?
Okay.
Let me just say something. If someone can be on LOA for 7 months and still be active in Discord, there's no excuse. Okay, people who've been in old Warborn know who I'm talking
Yeah, I
about,
know
but
who
I'm
you're
just letting you
talking
know.
about. He was pretty good. I miss the guy. I still text him every other day, but he never responds. So
Yeah, this person, people who've been OG of Warborn, that man ghosted us after we let go of the other Discord. Okay, let's just say he chose Discord over his real life friends.
may could be just be going through some things too. Who knows? Don't know.
Going through his freaking. Never mind.
Other than that, um, that concludes the main part of the meeting. If you have somewhere else you need to go, otherwise, those who are still here, I wanted to do this real quick because I thought it'd be funny.
Oh God, I'm out. Fuck this. I'm out
Get
of this
out!
bitch
Come
so
on,
fast. I'm out.
I'm on. Come on. I wanted to see, um, you guys could
Hey,
choose.
hey, Edwin, run. Literally run for your fucking life. Your ear's about to be fucking bleeding.
What? I'm not gonna be
Wait.
saying anything. Wait, what do you think this
Oh,
is?
I think about to do the music bot shit.
No, no, no. This is. I'm not doing the thing. I'm doing a tier list this time on Fallout. Don't worry. This is
Man,
rating every.
where's the Inquisitor Kirito? Minuteman's top tier.
This is the voting poll for like what is the best in the game for faction. Now you'll have to help me because I don't know every one of these factions. I don't know what this one is. I don't know what this one is with the lady. I have no idea what that is. So we got perfect, good but flawed, meh, boy, bye, degenerates like you belong on the cross, and who are you anyways? So they're the followers from Fallout 1. That's who they are. Okay.
Well, anything? Let's all be honest here, okay? Who here actually played? I know you nerds. Some of you are nerds, but okay. Who here who's young who's played Fallout 1, Fallout Brotherhood, Fallout 2, and knows anything about them? Okay, the only thing people are gonna know is Minutemen, Maxon, Lions, uh, Elijah, and that's about it. That's all you're gonna get.
I mean, we could just go ahead and just change this one up here to Brotherhood of Steel. No, I'm just kidding. No, so, so how I want this to work is, we're gonna name one of these guys, and then you're gonna put 1 through 7, with 1 being perfect, 2 being good, 3 being good but flawed, 4 being meh, 5 being boy bye, 6 being degenerates like you
Wait a
belong on
minute.
Chris.
You did not just say boy bye.
That's what it says. I didn't
Dude,
name this. And
I'm
it
leaving.
and it says 7 is who are you anyways. That's what it says. I
Bro,
didn't make this.
you might as well put it, man. It's so skibbity. It's so Phantom Tax. You might as well put all that in there. You might as well say, man, it's so lit,
All right, let's
bro. We might
start.
as well all.
Let's just start with something easy. All right, Brotherhood of Steel. What is your guys' rating for Brotherhood of Steel?
They're like C tier.
Yeah, that's a good point. Is it all BOS? Yeah, it's all BOS. No, it's 2 BOS. That's Mojave chapter BOS. Okay, yeah. Fallout New Vegas BOS. What do you guys rate them? Mid,
Like a C tier. Like
mid,
a.
meh, perfect, pog.
Oh my god, I gotta go to work. Y'all have fun.
See you, man. All good. Meh. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of mehs and a lot of perfect. So, this is gonna go somewhere in between meh and perfect. So it's gonna be I'm just gonna put good but flawed. Okay, so now we're looking at Fallout 1 and 2 BOS. Perfect. Are they different? I don't see the second one. Yeah, I think it's just them. That's just the Lost Hills symbol anyway. 3, 2. Perfect, perfect. Preem. 2 less members. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of great opinions about them, so we're gonna put them in perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna look at Fallout 3 Brotherhood of Steel. We're talking Owen Lyons and his chapter ass. Ass. Perfect to ass. Calm. What? He took his drip? Man, a lot of you guys do not like him. Perfect. In my heart. Oh man. Alright, so it seems like the result of this is saying to not man. So Lions BOS is getting boy bye. Alright. Alright, I think that's all the BOS. Alright, now just because of that, how do you feel about the Outcast from Fallout 3? 1 out 4 and 76? I don't know, I didn't make the list. Got a woo. Got a good but flawed. Good but flawed. Nerds. Perfect cause BOS. Alright. Alright, I'm thinking it's gonna be good but flawed for them. Let's do. How about Atom Cats? How do you feel about Atom Cats? Meh, meh. I already know what you're gonna say. Yeah, I do. Cringe. A lot of people don't like him, so you better say something, Smith. A lot of people are saying meh and cringe. One says God tier. I could care less for the faction, but the armor. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, looks like we're getting a resounding meh for them. So, meh for Atom Cats. Oh. What is this? Is this Children of the Atom? It looks like Children of the Atom. I think that's what that is. Alright, Children of the Atom. I know you can't see. That's his hat right there. You think about Children of the Atom. Atom's glory. Who are you anyway? I love this big nuclear missile. I could make out with it at any moment. They're great in Far Harbor. Let's militarize religion. That's what Far Harbor was. Praise be to him, his might. Perfect. Good but flawed. Marine armor. Hey, you don't count marine armor. They didn't make the marine armor. This is a very mixed very mixed bag here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and give them. Some said good, some said otherwise. We'll put them in meh. The boomers from, and not the old people, the boomers from Fallout New Vegas, the one that blew up everything if you got close to their base. Perfect. Meh. Good but flawed, the old people. All right. There are back off old people. Okay. Good but flawed it is. I do not know who this is. It just shows a radiation symbol with like a big building. Does anyone know who that is? The Master Army? Oh, is that the super mutants from Fallout 1? Alright, well, I could pretty much already guess what everyone's going to say. They're pretty bad, so I'm just going to go ahead and put them down there. Are these the white legs? Is that what they are? Am I right? That's who that was? Dead horses? Okay, yeah. I think it was one of those tribal people from the DLC. How do we feel about them? Mid. I don't even know who the I barely remember that DLC. When I was a kid, I spammed through it. I was like, cool, guy with rags, and then everything else was just running around really fast. They were the friendly ones, so they're the good guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them in meh. Alright. The Enclave. How do y'all feel the Enclave? And this is the looks like original Enclave, the Fallout 2 Enclave. I don't see the Fallout 3 Enclave on here, so I guess it's safe to say all Enclave. Fuck 'em, Sergeant Rome was great. Heresy Detective. Good but flawed. Where's your power armor? Come on, guys, we need actual answers here. I don't know where to put it. 6. Good. Okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got good, I got 6. Hold on. What we got here? Final look. You think that we need to go down here? Alright. This is really tough. You guys are like mixed on Enclave here. I guess it's only fair to put him at good but flawed because how are we feeling about him? Alright. Free states. I mean, you know how I feel about free states. Yeah. They've got great Atom Shop gear. They've got fantastic Atom Shop gear, even. But them as a faction. Mm, mm, mm. Why is the Master Army in 7? That's the lowest. That's why. And they're mutants. And I don't know who the fuck they are. Alright. No one's saying anything about free states, just they're bad? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and speed run this. I'm gonna be as fast as I can on these, so gonna go ahead and put them in. Yeah. All right, the family. Don't know who they are. Anyone have any idea? Family? Vampires from Fallout 3? Oh yeah, I remember them now. Uh, they suck blood, but they're not like they're wannabe vampires. That's right. I remember them now. That was from the bridge settlement, right? And they like went underground. They were like taking people. Good, good, man. 7, 7. Okay. Everyone's saying good things about them, so we're gonna go ahead and do something weird. Put them up there. All right. This group that Mondragon said earlier. I don't know who the fuck they are. Good but flawed. Anyone else have anything to say about this lady? I mean, she's got a mohawk. The followers. Enough people were saying who are they, so I'm gonna put them down here. All right, the great cons. The great cons. You know the cons. 7 followers of apocalypse. Followers of the apocalypse. Meh. The great mistakes. All right, gonna speed run them straight into meh. The Institute from Fallout 4. 7, 3. Good but flawed. Trash. Worse than sucking rad roach meat? Oh man. That's pretty bad. Okay, so they're pretty bad. We're gonna go ahead and put them in down there. The Kings, the Elvis impersonators from Fallout New Vegas. From Freeside. And they have the dog that comes with them. Was it Rex? Perfect. 5, 4. No, 2 perfects. I've got no complaints on them really, but I don't know what that answer is. Dab animation. Okay. So it's almost perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and put them in good. Other good things. Caesar's Legion. The Femboy Legion. Really good faction. We love them. Yeah. Zero. Come on, they've got football armor and skirts though. I mean, they are sexist. I mean, I still remember that line they said where they were like, yeah, we put the collar in her neck, not too tight, but just tight enough so that whenever you swallow, you know who you belong to. Remember that one? That was them. I thought that was the kinkiest shit they ever said in there. Okay, most people are saying bad, so we're gonna go ahead and put them bad. And this one. The glowing ghoul guy. Why can I not think of who they were? At RepCon. Bright follow. Yep, that's it. Bright followers. Oh, what? I'm screen. There it goes. And then they had the one guy who was like, "I'm a ghoul too, but not really." Imagine that in any other scenario. If you just replace the ghoul with like a different race, just like impersonating. Seven because they're retards. Idiots. All right. Okay. All right. Um, I have. I don't. I'm just gonna go ahead and put them. I don't know who they are. Minutemen. Minutemen. Good. Clearly, Minutemen are perfect. Okay. All right. Um, the Powder Gangers. Powder Gangers. The enemies from Honest Arts. Oh, they belong there anyway. Why is my screen changing? Because I keep clicking on the wrong button. I'm an idiot. Belongs in the trash. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put Boy Bye for them. The NCR. How do we feel with the NCR? The New California Republic. Oh God, I see a lot of ones. 1-7. Too much taxes. They do taxes. Perfect. Too perfect. Good but flawed. NCR perfect. A lot of people like the NCR, so gonna put them in perfect. All right. The Mistress of Mystery. Why is that on here? The Mistress of Mystery. And that faction. The Order of Mysteries, whatever. -0. Yeah, they don't do much. They're like they got a cool cameo with what's his name? Kent from Good Neighbor. But that's it. All right, we'll just go ahead and put them at who are you? Rose from Rose Radio. I know you guys love hearing her on the radio a bunch of times, especially when you're on a radio with her. You love hearing Rose. Sounds just like Rainbow Dash. Bottom. All right, bottom they go. The railroad. I'm just gonna go ahead and help you guys out there. Just gonna the railroad. I hate the railroad. I like Deacon, but I hate the railroad. Relly's Rangers. They were pretty decent faction in Fallout 3. Yeah, they were pretty good. I mean that whole scenario was like a big military sim thing. I think they're pretty perfect too, to be honest. The the responders, and I guess you can include the new ones too. Meh meh meh. Don't forget, they took the expeditions from the Brotherhood. Don't forget that. Got a 10. The top 3. Okay. Alright, meh for them. I don't know who this is. I'm about to put them. I don't know who they are. Do you know who this lady is, or man, or whatever that is? I don't know what that is. Yeah, they took expeditions from the BOS. Oh, I took my screen away again. At the original trailer for Expeditions was a BOS squad, and the Vertibird was supposed to go on that helipad outside. That's why Valdez is so obsessed with ultrasight batteries and Vertibirds. It was supposed to be a BOS thing, and they changed it because of player feedback. Oh, the synth runaways are from Honest Arts. I don't know. That don't look like synth. That don't look like Fallout 4 art. That looks like yeah. Um, Talon Company. Is that right? Yeah, Talon Company, the mercenaries from Fallout 3. Talon Company. They're the guys that hunt you down. Fallout 3. You also, if you ally with the BOS pretty early on, you have some missions with them. You can attack their base. Okay. Not really see too much on them. I'm just gonna go ahead and put them at meh. The tunnel snakes? Tunnel snakes. Last one, tunnel snakes. Thoughts on the tunnel snakes? Tunnel snakes rule! You know, that guy's. Okay, 100? Oh man, that's that low, huh? Are they a faction? According to this, they are. You did join it. You did join the tunnel snakes. And if depending on your dialogue choices, you could get Butch's jacket and be an official member. All right, it seems like I'm closing my eyes, and I'm feeling the power of BOS Warborn. Tell me where this belongs. It just feels like it belongs somewhere like here. Okay. Okay. um. um. All right. So let me go ahead and save this for us. That was ours, and let's see what the community did. See how much different we did. The community votes NCR the best. The Brotherhood and Enclave and Kings, good. Mojave, good but flawed. Legion, good but flawed. Boomers, good but flawed. Cons, good but flawed. Meh Minutemen, Meh Institute, Meh Outcasts, Meh Tunnel Snakes, Meh whatever they are. Buy Riley's Rangers and all of them, and Railroad. At the very bottom is Railroad. Pretty much everything in 76 is at the very bottom. Okay. Okay, well that concludes everything. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording. I will upload this to YouTube if you ever feel like watching it again or need someone else to watch it. Oh, I love Opera browser. I love using it. I have it on my phone too. Um, hopefully you guys had a good time. We'll do this the same day next year, next month on the 1st. Hope everything goes well for everyone, and I will see you again then. So, till then. Let's do some corny. May steel be with you. Yeah, how about that?